So for those who are familiar with an SAT, this is, the same, but for beer. There are some very interesting differences, of course. Anyone who's approaching this from a, a wine perspective, I'm told it's a little jarring not to see acidity on the list. But it's a different range of characteristics here. We have the carbonation, which is critical in beer with the foam on the appearance. But the goal of the SAT is to talk people through tasting step by step. We have a different SAT at level 1 that is much shorter. This one here is the level 2. I can tell because it's purple. The level 1 is orange. So the idea is to really learn to identify those flavors so that then we can make the links to the ingredients and processes. And if you want to scroll down, Stephen, then we have also the lexicon, which I think might even be more intriguing to people who are watching, because you can really start picking out all of the different aromas that you might expect in beer. But a few things I'll point out. So for people who are familiar with the SAT and for the WSET approach, one thing that is different in beer is that we do offer a lexicon at the level 1. So this whole list of terms is something that you're going to get right at level 1, and it really invites you to start looking for specific aromas in those beers. And for those who come from more of a beer background and are perhaps, as I was, more used to judging beer to style, there are a few things that are different here. The first one is we don't judge to style at WSET. And for those who aren't familiar, who are a little lost right now when I say judge to style, in the world of beer, when we're evaluating a beer, we evaluate it to what the pinnacle of the style should be. And the parallel I always draw is like a dog show. Like if you're judging German Shepherds, they're judged against what an ideal German Shepherd should, I don't know, look and smell like. Hopefully not smell, but you know what I mean. And if you're judging pit bulls, then you have an ideal of what a pit bull should be. As a judge, you know that, and you're judging in that way. And so as you mentioned, I'm an experienced beer judge, Catherine. And so I'm always judging to stop. Is this stout the way a stout should be? Is this Pilsner the way a Pilsner should be? And what WSET does is we take a step back. And Stephen, if you want to just scroll up to the quality section, and we just look at and taste the beer for what it is. And this is another thing that would be very new to people, is that quality assessment.